Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a beautiful princess named Ilara. She had long, flowing hair that shimmered like golden sunlight and eyes as blue as the clearest sky. Ilara was loved by all in the kingdom for her kindness and grace. However, one fateful day, a wicked sorcerer named Malakar, who lived in a dark, twisted tower, decided he wanted to capture the princess for himself. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the kingdom, Malakar snuck into the castle and whisked Princess Ilara away to his gloomy tower. The castle was thrown into chaos as the king and queen searched high and low for their beloved daughter, but she was nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, in a nearby forest, a little bird named Pip was perched on a branch, singing a sweet melody. Pip was no ordinary bird. He had a magical gift of understanding the language of humans. As he flitted from tree to tree, he overheard the cries of the castle guards and the sorrowful wails of the king and queen. "Oh dear, what has happened to the princess?" Pip chirped to himself, his tiny heart filled with concern. He decided he must help. With a flap of his wings, he soared into the sky, determined to find the brave prince of the kingdom, Prince Leo, who was known for his courage and kindness. Pip flew over hills and valleys until he reached the prince's castle. He landed on the prince's windowsill, chirping frantically. "Prince Leo! Prince Leo!" he called out. Startled, Prince Leo rushed to the window. "What is it?" "Little bird, why do you seem so distressed?" "Princess Ilara has been kidnapped by the wicked sorcerer Malakar," Pip exclaimed, his tiny wings trembling. "You must help her." Without a moment's hesitation, Prince Leo donned his shining armor and grabbed his trusty sword. "Lead the way, brave Pip! We shall rescue the princess!" Pip flapped his wings and flew ahead, guiding Prince Leo through the dark forest and towards the sorcerer's tower. As they approached, the tower loomed ominously against the night sky, its stones dark and foreboding. "Stay close, Pip," Prince Leo whispered, gripping his sword tightly. They crept towards the entrance, where a heavy wooden door stood ajar. Inside, the air was cold and filled with the scent of damp stone. They could hear the faint sound of Ilara's voice, singing a soft lullaby, trapped somewhere within the tower. "This way," Pip chirped, leading the prince up a winding staircase that spiraled higher and higher. As they climbed, they encountered various magical creatures that Malakar had imprisoned: fairies, elves, and even a gentle giant. Each creature offered their help, providing Prince Leo with magical items to aid in his quest. Finally, they reached the top of the tower, where they found Princess Ilara locked in a shimmering cage, her eyes filled with hope as she saw her brave prince. "Leo, you came for me," she exclaimed, her voice filled with joy. But just as Prince Leo reached for the key to unlock the cage, Malakar appeared, his dark cloak swirling around him like a storm. "You dare to challenge me, foolish prince?" he bellowed, his voice echoing through the tower. With a fierce determination, Prince Leo stood tall. "I will not let you keep her," he declared, raising his sword. A fierce battle ensued, with sparks flying as Leo clashed swords with the sorcerer. Pip flitted around, distracting Malakar with his quick movements. Finally, with one swift stroke, Prince Leo defeated the sorcerer, who vanished in a puff of smoke, never to be seen again. With the sorcerer gone, Prince Leo quickly unlocked the cage, and Ilara rushed into his arms. "Thank you, Leo. You saved me," she said, her eyes sparkling with gratitude. Together they made their way down the tower, with Pip leading the way. As they stepped outside, the sun began to rise, casting a golden light over the kingdom. The people cheered as they saw their beloved princess return, safe and sound. From that day on, Princess Ilara and Prince Leo became inseparable. They ruled the kingdom together, spreading kindness and joy. And every evening, Pip would perch on their windowsill, singing sweet songs of their adventures, reminding them of the day they conquered darkness together. And so they all lived happily ever after.